At the same time, I'm grateful to those who have trusted my opinion based on my user experience, which ultimately was the intention when I began this whole project. This time, I would like to share a small but important piece of information about using the brush cutter. Today is June 24th, and as you can see in the picture here, unlike how the grass was during the summer when it was very long, easily reaching 50 centimeters, now the grass is shorter but has grown a lot of turf. For this type of cut, I prefer blades over nylon because the grass needs regular cutting. The blade that I use with my brush cutter has 3 points, and its unique feature is that it is sharp on both sides, so it can be installed in either of the 2 directions. It doesn't have a fixed position. Due to use, this edge wears down on the shore. Also, when it hits objects like a stone, it deteriorates, so its maintenance is extremely important. You have to be constantly checking that it is sharp and its tip is even so the edger can do a job with less effort, therefore use less fuel and also maintain the balance of the accessory. So the recommendation is to do it constantly to see the state of each of its tips. A recommendation when you are about to sharpen a blade is something I inferred because truthfully, I'd never heard or read anything like it. Identify which tip is the most deteriorated, then you start working with that, so it gives you a reference of how many passes you should make with the file, and the same where to do on all its tips. That way they maintain the balance of the accessory. Once they identify which tip is the most worn and install it on the screw, always also recommended to use gloves. It's very easy to injure yourself with this type of accessory or tool, and they start to file in one direction. This is also the recommendation, downwards or upwards, and these are the ones that should count. Once they get the desired result, they make the same pass on all the edges of each of their tips. To install the blade, you will use 2 accessories that should have come with your edger, which are this wrench and this iron. With this iron, what we're going to do is secure the shaft and thus allow the nut to be tightened. First we install the blade, then this toothed piece goes on, this guard goes on top of it, and finally the nut. On different brands of brush cutter as well, where the shaft is locked can be from the bottom or the side. In this case, as I'm doing it with the Stihl edger, it's done from the bottom. I don't know if perhaps other models can also have it on the side in this same brand. And we secure it. A little pressure, not too much, and the blade is already installed. I hope this recommendation has served you. For any questions, you can leave me your comments, your doubts, or at the same time share your experience also as a user. That is the purpose of each one of these videos on this channel. And at the same time, I ask you to subscribe so that we can continue growing and reaching people or users that are not dedicated to this, that are not professionals in the area, but for the same reason I believe that they can even have more validity to share it, because from the errors that we commit, it is also how we are improving.